Hey, here's our commercial break. I told you I was going to switch over to something now, didn't I? That was kind of a hint. So this is about something that Nintendo just announced a couple of days ago, which is their new console, which is the Nintendo Switch. An apropos name because it switches between a home console and a portable. And I gotta say, it looks interesting. It definitely plays to Nintendo's strengths, which is they have a really good portable ability, and they really know how to get to their audience about, oh, this is something different. This is something you won't find with Sony or Microsoft or even PC. So that's good, and even like the tablet play and the phone playing, it's different from that as well. So I like that. And I do like the fact that now you can just have one console that you can just play at home and then you can also take with you. But I do have some questions about this that I'm kind of curious about. And one of them is, how long is the battery life on the portable part? For those of you who didn't see the trailer, what it is you plug in the portable part of the Switch into the home console port, and when you want to take it with you, you pull it out and it's a screen, kind of like a tablet. And you can use that tablet part to play the game, or you can just use the regular controllers. Either the one controller has like detachable buttons and control sticks, and so you can put those on the side, and then that's how you make it portable. Or you can just use the classic controllers that are going to sell for the Switch. And I think that's a good idea to have the other options with the Pro controller, because not only does it make it so that you can play how you normally would with like an Xbox or PS3 controller, but also you can play this with the portable part, where you can just set the tablet part down and play with the regular controller. That's what I've at least seen from the trailers. And I do like the fact that it has good split screen multiplayer on the tablet itself, but it does raise the question, will I be able to see what's going on my screen? How good is the screen itself? So if I can't see the screen, if I'm playing like Mario Kart with another person, it doesn't matter that the game is good if I can't see what the heck I'm doing. So that's another question I have, is the screen itself. How long is the battery going to last? And also, will the portable part of it, will it have another charger as well? Because I'm willing to bet that there's going to be the port that for the home part, you plug into that and that charges the portable part. But let's say you take your Switch, just the portable part with you, to on a vacation to another country or to another state, just because you're going to spend like a week somewhere else. Is there going to be another charge you can take with you, or is it just going to be that one time that you have it? So it's something that I'm kind of curious about. And hopefully they have separate charges as well, because it would suck to just have that one charge, especially if you're going to be playing it on the plane or on a train, and then try and play it wherever you're at and play with possibly other people. So I'm kind of curious about that sort of thing. And that also goes to, what's the battery life going to be on this Switch? And another thing I'm kind of curious about is what kind of games are going to be on it. They did show a couple of different games. They showed like a Skyrim type of game. And I never played Skyrim. It's not my type of game, but hey, other people like it and it's really popular. So maybe Bethesda's next game, is that going to be on the Switch as well? If it is, people might go to the Switch so they can play that game at home and on the go. So they also showed off a new type of Mario game, and it was a 3D style game that was not Super Mario 3D World. And I'm kind of curious what it's going to be. Is it going to be a new galaxy? Is it going to be something completely different? Is it a game that you could play as all four of the main Mario characters, or what? I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with it, and I hope it's something that you can play kind of similar to 3D World, where it's all the 4 players are playable. And hopefully they will have a way for you to play all 4 characters at the same time, even on that little tablet. So that's something I'm kind of curious about. Also, they showed off Splatoon, and it's probably going to be Splatoon 2, which I could see maybe if they're going to be kind of funny or cute about it, is have the 2 in the title itself, like Splat, and then 2, and then the end, kind of that sort of thing I could see happening. And of course, they showed off a little bit of what looks like a new Mario Kart game, and I think this is probably why they pushed the release date to March of next year, is that they want to have a lot of games ready for the Switch. Considering now you don't have to deal with a portable and a home console, try and make different games for it. You just have one together that you can kind of just concentrate on this one thing. Okay, we're going to make games for this console, and they're going to be great. And I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with Smash on the Switch, because you know that's going to come out. It's probably going to be like 2019 or something like that, but I can wait to 2019 or even like early 2020 to get the new Smash Brothers for it, and hopefully they give us some really good stuff on that one. So there's that sort of thing that I'm kind of curious about, and I'm hopefully that sort of thing will be answered. Unfortunately, they did show that it's not going to be backwards compatible on a separate, I guess, interview. They said it's not going to be backwards compatible with the 3DS or the Wii U, which I'm kind of disappointed, but I kind of understand, only because the Switch, from what I've seen, is cartridge based, and the Wii U was disc. So trying to kind of go from one to the other is going to be difficult. But I could see them doing this where they let you move like your save files or your data from your Wii U onto the Switch, and maybe they do some sort of thing where you can play the Wii U games on the Switch. Maybe, or maybe it's just going to be, you know what, this is going to be the start of a whole new deal. No more of the Wii stuff. That time is over. Now we're going to be focusing on the future. I can see that happening, but I own a Wii U, and I like the games on it, and I also like playing the Wii games on it. So I can, if I want to play Wii or Wii U games, I have the console to play that on. So I'm not too disappointed if they decide to go that route. Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, a lot of people are talking about the online play. How good is the online going to be, and the whole friend code. I'm not an online gamer. I really don't care too much. I'm more interested in what the library of classic games are going to be. What the virtual console is going to be. Are they going to give us GameCube games now? Are they going to give us more NES and Super Nintendo? But also, now that this thing is portable and a home console, will they have all these games from NES, Game Boy Color, DS, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, all the home and the portable consoles from the past, are those now going to be on this one console? In the virtual console, I should say. And if it is, that's a really good thing to have, now that it's all consolidated into one console. So I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with that. We got, it's October right now, and the Switch isn't coming out until March of next year. So we got plenty of months to hopefully find out all these things, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. And one of the things that I noticed about the Switch, the tablet itself, is that you can set it up and it has a kind of a kickstand on it. And I like that because I have a 3DS, and I play it on trains sometimes, like on Shinkansen's. It has the tray to pop up, but yeah, I can't use the tray if I wanted to play the game, because you're gonna be doing this. Not that good. So now I can just if I were to get a Switch, probably just put it right there, and then I could just play with the regular controller. So, would I buy the Switch? From what I've seen, I always wait. I always wait at least a year to really see what kind of games are on it, what the reviews are on it, and what the virtual console stuff is going to be like. So, I probably won't buy it until like 2018, maybe around Christmas of 2018, and then hopefully there'll be a lot of games on it at that time. And one of the things that Wii U kind of suffered was it didn't have a lot of third-party support, but they had a press release that's saying, hey, here are all these companies, these third-party developers that are going to make games for the Switch. And hopefully they do, and there's a lot of great games coming out from these different companies that go on the Switch, and maybe even give us some M-rated games to show that, hey, we're not just going to be kid-friendly, it's also going to be, there's going to be stuff for kids, there's going to be stuff for families, there's going to be stuff for young adults, and stuff for older gamers that grew up with us. And I'd like to see that sort of thing happen. So, that's all I gotta say. What do you think? Did you watch the trailer for Nintendo Switch? Will you buy the Switch at launch, or will you be like me and wait some time down the road and buy it then? So, next up, I'm going to finish my top 10 that I started last time. And until then, bye.